Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tori Grace, and it's another episode of Woman Crush Wednesday. We got the noise in the background and just kind of chilling and relaxing for the evening. I just been having a lot of stuff on my mind. First of all, shout out to everybody and whoever has already voted for me. I was nominated for SEA, which is the Southern Entertainment Awards for Personality of the Year. So that is a super exciting thing that's going on for me right this very second. So if you haven't voted, please make sure you drop in onto my Instagram at I am Tori Grace or on Woman Crush Wednesday, WCW_podcast. Click the link and go vote. Voting ends, I want to say November. I have to triple check, but the sooner you vote, the better. So please go vote, go vote, go vote. I'm the last one in the personalities category. But yeah, so we're coming to a close of 2020, and it is time to reevaluate and see where you are. The year has had some bumps in the road for me. I talked about last podcast that we did, last episode, that I was talking about some personal things that I had. I did miscarry. Was not something that I was excited to talk about because I was actually embarrassed. But in talking to other women out there, you find out that it happens more frequently than not. And a lot of the times, because we go through kind of a depression spot, it takes us a minute to even attempt to talk about it. So women, ladies, mamas, daughters, cousins, therapy again. It's just been like a year strong of therapy, or find you a really good support group that you can sit down and talk to kind of help you hash through emotions and feelings that you go through after that. It is a big, huge change. It does hurt your emotions in a way that I can't even describe, but it took a bit of a toll on me. Kind of got me to where I could see who was really there and who wasn't, who checked on me, who actually listened more than trying to offer advice, especially if they weren't sure on how to offer advice when it came to something like that. Because it was rough. It was really rough. But enough about that. On to the real topic of today's episode. And it is, how are you finishing up your 2020? Where do you stand? Have you accomplished your goals for this year? Did you do your vision board? If not, what stopped you? I know for me, distractions stopped me, which is a big thing a lot of the times for me, is I get distracted easily with miscellaneous stuff, whether it be the male species or school or stress from work or things that I've created on my own. Which is why I'm always like, hey, journal. Put stuff off to the side. So between the health things that I had to deal with after the miscarriage, and then just kind of trying to get back on to the right path, I had to push school back for just a little bit so I could get it together. And I'm hoping to finish up this year, because that was one of my goals for 2020, was to finish school. I want you to evaluate where you are now as compared to January. I get that COVID knocked everything off for a lot of people, but were you able to come up with some kind of game plan in the meantime? What was your backup plan to your original? Okay, so you couldn't go outside to physically sell your products. Did you figure out a way to do online sales to increase your online presence? Were you unable to go and apply for all those jobs that you really wanted to? So did you choose to take an online course so that you could kind of better yourself, so that when the world opens back up, you were able to go back out and do your thing? Have you gotten your passport? Did you at least print the passport application out? These are the kind of things that I want you to evaluate to see if you've done or if you're doing for yourself. Or did you sit in the same spot all 2020 and blame COVID? And I know 2020 has damaged and hurt a lot of small businesses, A lot of people are still unemployed. A lot of people are still looking for jobs or collecting unemployment. And it's a struggle. And I understand it and I get it. I'm one of the few fortunate people that was not downsized on my job. But even my job, like, we had to close several of our offices. Even though we're a decent small business, it still hurt us. Like, 2020 has been a complete bust. We still have the election coming up. But again, where do you stand? What have you accomplished this year? Did you accomplish the ability to figure out how to do a new budget, a better budget for you and your family? How to organize? Did you tackle homeschooling and kick ass at it and figure out how you can handle it accordingly? Like, what are the things that you have done to kind of set yourself back on the straight and narrow? It's most definitely a trying year for everyone. But if you're still in the same exact spot that you were 6 years ago, or even this time last year, at the end of 2019, like, what are your plans? There's no way in the world that you can keep being in the same little box if you don't grow. Even a seed, when you get a seed, it comes in this hard, tiny little compact little circular, oval, whatever shaped thing that you are presented once you get it. But as time grows on and you nurture and you water this seed, it grows into this most epic, beautiful plant. It takes root, it locks into that soil, and it's nurtured and it grows. Have you nurtured and grown anything this year? Did you pick up a new hobby? Like, what did you do that advanced yourself into the next level or the next bracket? Or are you still sitting waiting on someone else to tell you what to do? I went back, I reread a lot of my old books, and I picked up a couple of new ones. I got a journal, another journal, and just trying to kind of regroup. Talk to my gal pals about possibly doing our vision boards, because in 2019, was it 2019, 2018, maybe it was 2018, that I sat down and I did my vision board. I was able to accomplish everything on my vision board, and it was the most epic thing that I can possibly imagine. Like, I was impressed with myself. I was impressed with the vision board. It was literally some magazines, glue sticks, and a trip to Joann's, which I ended up buying too many stickers and a ton of other things that I didn't need but took home anyway because it made me feel good. I would like to say that I think I've done pretty well this year. My advancements, I will say, we purged a lot at my house. We have been preparing for just a clear wall. That's my only goal. My goal is to have a clear wall, clear space, clear room to be able to move around, kind of see what's going on. Go through my wardrobe without having to struggle, and to be able to see what's where and actually know, okay, well, I'm going out this Friday, I'm going to eat, and I want to have something nice to throw on. So I'm finally getting to that point where I'm able to just kind of set my stuff in a situation where I can see, as well as having my business organized to where I can open a drawer and that drawer is like, boom, there's your black vinyl and your scissors. Like, that's something that is so simple that I want to be done in my house. So those are my goals for the rest of 2020. What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What are your dreams? What do you want to accomplish or start to work on? If you haven't accomplished anything for 2020, please do not wait until 2021. The time is now. It's right now, not tomorrow, not 16 years from now. It's right now. I put a post up that says, stop pressing the brakes and press the gas. That so suits for me right now, because I am tired of waiting. Like, I'm tired of saying, you know what, I'm going to wait I'm going to wait, because that's always the excuse. You're going to wait to do X, Y, and Z. You're going to wait to finish up the next thing. You're going to wait on somebody to let you know when it's okay, rather than doing yourself. A lot of the times, like, for me, I can talk about, like, my podcast. It was great working with other people, but it was always like, okay, I have to do it on their time or else. I have to do it on their time or else. I can't do it when I want to do it or when I need to do it, because it's not my thing. And it got frustrating after a while. So with my podcast, yes, I love you guys. I'm 40 something odd episodes in, and I love meeting and chit-chatting and talking and posting episodes. But at times it's on me. Like, it's when I want to do it. I don't have to wait for anyone else. The only time I would have to is if I'm doing an interview, which I still haven't done. So that's my goal, to accomplish at least one interview before the year's over. So I think I've got it down and I'm ready. But yeah, it's evaluate, self-evaluate. If you have an iPhone, make a check sheet. Go down your check sheet and freaking check some stuff off. Add a bunch of stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be something as small as clean your shoes. Pick your shoes up. Put your shoes, buy a shoe rack. Put them in the box. Do what you need to do to make yourself feel good. But it's time now. Not later. Not 15 years from now. Not when your kids are old and gray or out of the house and you're an empty nester. The time is now. So my goal this year is, before 2020 is over, is to make sure I do my one interview and to send this flipping passport application off that's been sitting on my wall. So that is my goal. And to read, probably I want to do 3 more books. I really do, because I've been reading a lot more lately. I missed reading because that was my thing, my chill mode. That's how I kind of got it together, and I stopped, and I want to get back to my reading. But yeah, so this episode was about reevaluating, checking yourself, seeing where you are for the year. If you haven't started that workout plan, now is the time to do it. It doesn't matter if it's mid-month. Just get it started and set the next 30 days up. Go buy a daggum Google Home or a Nest or an Alexa, something or other. Like, get it together. Go grab something to help you so you can have an assistant. Use your smartphone, because that's what we all have nowadays. Set your reminders. Get up 30 minutes early. Use that time. Do your schedule change, renovation, evaluation. Evaluate, renovate, change. Set something up that you're going to be able to have a little bit of time to yourself so you can get back into your move. Like, I couldn't do my thing anymore. It's taken me a minute to regroup and refocus, and I'm forgetting, like, night times were when I could do my thing, do my extra sit-ups, go do an extra 30 minutes of cardio, or just at least do some yoga. Like, you got to find you time. You time exists. It doesn't matter if you're a coach, teacher, parent, full-time employee, single mom, in school. You always can evaluate yourself and your time to find some you time, even if it's just 5 minutes locked in the bathroom. Like, to go to the bathroom alone as a mom of a 5-year-old is like the most epic thing ever. Oh, I know what I'll say. I did find something that I did for myself, which was more self-care. Even if it is sticker nails, I've become obsessed with Color Street this year. So that's my thing for me. So shout out to Jazzy Things, my girl. Y'all make sure you follow her on Instagram as well. She's got several small businesses going, because my team is tight. We all got small businesses, and I'm really proud of us. And I can't wait till we can kind of advance more and do more things together and individually. It's epic. But yeah, so I didn't want to have a really, really long episode. This was just one that I wanted to talk about, like I said, about what is your self-evaluation for the year. What have you accomplished? What do you plan to accomplish? How can you make changes to what you have going on right now to better next year? What can you do? So again, write it down, piece of paper, notebook, journal, whatever you need to do, 99 cents. Go to the Dollar Tree and pick up some pens and a notebook. Get started now. Don't wait. It's your time to shine. So, self-evaluation, part whatever it is. And it's your girl, Tori Grace. So thank you guys for tuning in at I am Tori Grace, TORIGR8CE. It is your Woman Crush Wednesday forever and always. Make sure you guys check me out. Fleet Georgia Radio, Fleet DJ Georgia Radio, as well as X Squad affiliates. I do need to push my shows. It's time to go ahead and load those up. Super excited about everything going on. So yeah, we're back, guys, live each and every week. Check out your girl, and thanks for tuning in. Peace.